President Obama continues his trip to Asia tonight with a highly anticipated visit to China, the president's first. It comes at a time when relations between the two countries are changing dramatically as China plays an ever larger role on the world stage. Following all this for us is our White House correspondent Savannah Guthrie with the president tonight in Shanghai. Savannah, good evening.
Good evening to you, Lester. This will be a trip of delicate diplomacy. The president needs China on issues like Iran and North Korea. There are tensions on things like trade, climate change, and human rights. And looming over all of it is China's status as the U.S.'s #1 creditor. Arriving in Shanghai, the president was greeted by Chinese dignitaries and a driving rain and wind. Mr. Obama will spend 3 days in a country whose power and influence are on the rise, something the president says should not cause fear.
On the contrary, the rise of a strong and prosperous China can be a source of strength for the community of nations.
But when the president meets again with Chinese President Hu Jintao in Beijing, tensions may rise over economic issues. The U.S. has long been concerned China manipulates its currency to make its goods cheaper, hurting American businesses. But the U.S. government is heavily in debt to China, borrowing hundreds of billions to fund stimulus efforts, making it harder to push on delicate issues.
The United States wants to gain cooperation from China on issues like North Korea, Iran, and economic reform, which may cause it to soft pedal some of these other issues like human rights and climate change.
For the president, the trip is also part outreach. Tomorrow he'll host a town hall at a museum in Shanghai with hundreds of Chinese university students, an event the White House hopes will get an airing on China's tightly run media.
We'd like to reach the broadest possible audience. We're live streaming it on whitehouse.gov, and we'll see how widely it's broadcast on other media.
Before leaving the summit with Asian leaders in Singapore Saturday, Mr. Obama met with Russia's President Dmitry Medvedev, heralding progress, though not a final deal, on a new arms reduction treaty. And he said both countries agree Iran is running out of time to make good on its promises to abandon its nuclear ambitions.
We can't count on that, and we will begin to discuss and prepare for these other pathways.
Well, those other pathways include sanctions against Iran. And while he's here in China, the president will be talking to Chinese leaders, hoping they will help put the pressure on Iran, its traditional ally.
Savannah Guthrie in Shanghai. Thank you.